Hello everyone, Mike Arend here, the Soul Mechanic, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message. Hey, one more thing before we get going. Are you feeling stressed, anxious, or frustrated these days? If you are, and you'd like a little help, go to calendly.com/Soul Mechanic Booking and book a 15-minute clarity call with me absolutely free. That's Calendly, CALENDLY.com/Soul Mechanic-booking. Also, if you're looking for an accomplished public speaker to speak in person or virtually at your next event or meeting, I can help you out there too. Okay, let's get on with the show. Welcome, and welcome to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message, here on Soul Mechanic Radio. Today we'll continue our talk about the 10 illusions that humans hang on to with the 5th illusion, and the 5th illusion is the illusion of requirement. That we must do the things that we imagine are required in order to make life work. But actually, this is an illusion because only by doing these things that we imagine we are required to do will we discover that none of it is necessary. Now, case in point, if you were to ask people that have been around the block a few times, they're very experienced, or they're older people, been around here for many years, and they have maybe towed the line, the company line, and have obeyed all the rules they were supposed to obey, they will tell you, when they're near the end of their lives, to stop it. Disobey all the rules. Color outside the lines. Don't be afraid. Listen to your heart. And don't let anyone tell you what to do. They'll tell you this because that's their regret. They regret not doing that in their lives. And hopefully you won't get old enough that you have those deep regrets, especially those ones. Now, they will tell you this also because they have realized that at the end of their life, that nothing you did will have mattered. Only who you have been while you did what you did. Were you happy, kind, caring, compassionate, and considerate of others? Were you generous, sharing, and most of all, loving? Because if you weren't, nothing you have accomplished will matter, or even, most likely, even be remembered. So it's not what you have done, but who you were while doing it that will matter to your soul. But yet for most of us, the illusion of requirement, the idea that there are things we must do, serves only to motivate the mind. This can be useful, of course, if, and as long as we remember that at some level, this is just really an illusion and that nobody has to do anything that they really don't want to do. For most people, this idea is actually freeing and frees up the mind. But for some people, it's very, very frightening. Because if all people just did whatever they wanted to do, they say, who would do the things that nobody likes to do? So nothing would get done, basically. But that is just fear. Just fear speaking. And they fear that left to their own devices, people would not do what needs to be done in order to have some reasonable resemblance of life as we know it now. Now, while this may be true for maybe a while, some people may, hey, don't do anything. Or maybe for some may continue, but very few. The vast majority of humans living in a community with no rules, regulations, or requirements would just naturally start pitching in to get things done because they would feel uncomfortable being non-contributors to the community. Now, what would change then is not what is being done, but why it's being done. And the amazing thing about this is that once you do things for the right reasons and not because you are required to, you start to become one with your community and everyone else. And you end up doing all these things you thought you had to do in order to receive the reward you thought you had to work so hard to receive. But now you do it willingly and naturally. It becomes totally natural to do things for others that you would previously only do for yourself. And you would not do for others what you wouldn't want done for you. So when you are working like this and like one, you realize that really there is no other, quotes and unquote, other. What a sense of community this would actually bring. I mean, I can see now what John Lennon was visualizing when he visualized in the song No More Countries, No More Borders, in that famous song of his, Imagine. Yet with all things being equal, not even being one with others would even be required. I mean, I'm 6'3" tall. Nobody can force me to be 6'3" tall because I already am. I have brown eyes, but no one can make me have brown eyes because I already have them. And if we were one with everything, you cannot be required to be because you already are one with everything. So therefore, there is, and we have proved that no such thing as requirement. It is only an illusion. Thank you for taking your time to come to listen to my episode today, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Bye for now. Hey, do you think 3 words can change your life? Well, I know they can. Whether you want to leave a dead-end job or conquer addiction, heal a relationship, master your finances, or grow a business, the 3 words you need are, you're the one. That's right, you are definitely the one. How do I know? Because I'm the one too. And those 3 words have changed my life. It's the title of my new trilogy of books, and the first 2 are available right now at micahwren.com. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those 3 simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.